You now listen to the Shameless Goat.
Listening to
The Shameless Goats.
the Shameless Goat.
Well, welcome back. This is the Shameless Ghost. This is Mike.
No, this is Tony, the one and only.
Yeah, this is Peter.
This is Corona Free Mike.
And welcome to the land of Corona. We are all here in 2020. We're surviving the great apocalypse that is upon us. That's what I'm going to tell my kids.
Get an I Survived t-shirt.
Hell yeah. I survived 2020. What if it don't ever end?
Oh, well. It has to.
Well, once you get it, you should be good after that, right? So,
Well, they said the immunity should last at least. They think it might last like a year. The immunity, but
What?
and
the
then you get
immunity once you get the virus and you recover, that you should be safe for like a year.
immunity lasts 1 year.
To
Sounds
what?
kind of crazy, but
Bro, I don't even know what that means.
They don't even know what the fuck this is right now.
I don't know
So
what that means.
I'm going to listen to
I
the
feel
shit they say.
Why not?
They don't know what the fuck they saying. You just heard Trump a couple days saying that they,
Yeah.
they
wait, you
found a
believe
cure.
Trump?
I do believe Trump.
Nah, he-
I voted for
wow.
Trump.
That's this dude with the MAGA
Trump
hat on.
2020.
That's wild.
No, I mean,
Trump has never lied. You're right.
Trump
Exactly.
a real one, dog. He's funny to me, man.
I watched a video clip the other day.
With the
They-
reporter?
Oh, I saw the
It
reporter.
had 15 different answers regarding coronavirus from January.
To
Where
now.
Trump was like, yeah, we got to contain. There's only one person
There's
has
only
this shit. Coming from a boat. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And now we're in pandemic stages. So
All right, we're closing down stores and everything goes.
He
Not
was,
just
yeah.
stores,
American
whole
people.
states. Like they already shut down
California.
California, New York, and I think Illinois is also.
Jersey's-
Illinois is 3 states already.
And Jersey's shutting down tonight, I think, something like
You
that.
see? And Miami, we ain't never going to shut down. We have people on spring break. Fucking, I don't care if I get it, bro. I don't care.
I mean,
I don't mind getting it.
At 18, shit, I didn't care either. You know what I mean? Spring break, let's turn up. So,
Then,
Well, you didn't have coronavirus
I mean, there
around
was
that
SARS.
age.
no, but you talking about like STDs,
anything.
right?
Oh.
Like, no, I thought that's what you was because we didn't care at that point. That was like,
well, you don't
Corona.
care about life, kind of period.
At
If you
18,
think about
right?
it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
just-
true.
If you don't know somebody with it, you don't really care. Even
Yeah.
now, I mean, do you really care? Do y'all really
Yes, I
care?
care.
I
If I
really
get an
don't.
STD
No.
or coronavirus. Oh, coronavirus. My bad. Coronavirus.
I believe everybody already has this shit, and we're just not getting tested for it. That's what I
Yeah.
believe.
Coronavirus.
It's possible.
Okay. I mean, probably. Probably. They said like 70% of people supposed to get it. But
Yeah, at least half
We'll
the
be
country
straight.
probably gonna get it.
Nigga, if you get tested, you're positive. It's simple. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So are you getting tested if you have symptoms?
No.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
No. I say if you have symptoms.
And what would those symptoms be?
Shortness of breath. I don't know.
Well,
Yes,
yeah.
I
in
spoke
that
to
case,
my friend yesterday who's a nurse. She said the symptoms are coughing that is prolonged and doesn't stop. That's one of the symptoms you would show. And there was a second. She said there's
What's-
two
what's
things.
her name?
Hitchcanny, KK.
She's a nurse?
Yeah, she's a
I don't want
nurse.
to hear shit she got to say.
Why
Why?
not?
From
Why don't
nurses?
you respect nurses?
Because doctors don't even know what the fuck is going on. So why do they care about
They
the opinion
train
of a
people
nurse?
who work in the
They ain't
hospitals.
training you shit.
That's a hot take, bro. I mean, I feel like nurses and doctors and everybody has
Very important,
information. Yeah, for sure,
I
man.
want to hear from a
I
doctor.
mean, nurses are like on front line though, so and they
For
see the
sure.
symptoms firsthand.
Big
They're
up-
dealing with it.
Depending on what type of nurse she is or he is.
What do you mean? If they're working in an outpatient clinic, probably not. But if they're in the hospital,
There you
most
go.
likely they're on the front lines, and they're the one dealing with the patient for 24 hours a day. The doctor comes in maybe 20 minutes and bounces out. So
Maybe.
Big up to all the nurses.
shout out
Big
to
up
the nurses.
and all the healthcare
Love you,
workers
nurses.
dealing with it, and all the people in the grocery stores. Y'all waiting in lines, getting all that water and toilet paper and fucking detergent that y'all don't need.
They're just going to wash the shit out of their clothes this whole time they home.
You know, it's crazy. I see guys selling toilet paper on the side of the road.
See, of course,
that's-
man.
I haven't seen that yet.
You must have been in Hialeah. Where were you?
And it was crazy. It was like the big rolls from like the airport. So
Damn, that's crazy. Or the
It was
big
like
like Sherman
shopping at
ones.
the
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah, them
How much
some
would you?
hustlers.
If you didn't have no toilet paper, how much would you buy it for?
5-finger discount
No, I'm saying if you sell it on the side of, you gonna steal it.
for sure. What the fuck you mean?
Oh, you one of those people.
Where you
Buy
gonna,
toilet paper?
you gonna go to like Publix or something?
even
and
buy
just
toilet
roll-
paper now. What
Re-roll
y'all
their
talking-
stuff.
You steal toilet paper
Fool, I
now?
don't even take a shit at work.
What are you
Huh?
talking
The fuck?
about?
The only time I take a shit is at work.
You don't use the restroom at your house?
Nigga, to take a shit, nigga, I get paid to shit, nigga. You're tripping.
Actually, I do the same
Well,
thing.
you-
I shit anywhere I can. However, I do shit anywhere I
What?
can.
How do you get paid to take a dump at work?
You're working.
Nigga, you're working
You're
to
in the
take a shit,
bathroom for
nigga.
15 minutes. You just take a shit. I do it all
What
the
the
time, too.
fuck? Like I've never thought like that.
'Cause you
Like,
gotta finesse the
let me
system.
hold it
I didn't say
Just
hold.
because.
No, we didn't say hold.
So you don't have to. You naturally never have to use the restroom at home.
Because I already shit it at work.
I should have.
Even at the weekends, you work 7 days a week.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he does work 7 days a week.
Wow,
That's
I've
it.
never heard of
Shit
that.
at
That's-
work, you don't have to shit no more.
That's super body training on
shit
that
is
one,
like
man.
one time. Let's not talk about my shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know we already here. I mean, we already jumped off the deep end and
Wow.
we got here, man. But
Yeah.
how are y'all adjusting to besides the long line? Like you said, you'll steal for toilet paper. I could imagine what you would do for food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You steal food
It's
too.
gonna be an end of days. What are you gonna do? You gonna still go to the store and buy it?
No, I'm gonna turn
Watch
into
everybody else stealing.
Rick from The Walking Dead, and I got to get my hunting on.
that's
You know what I
cool.
mean? Like I'm gonna turn into that guy. So you'll do that for your family, I guess, to protect your
I
family.
would. To steal for them, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
heard like at my office, one of the attorneys there, he was like, people are buying more ammunition and weapons right now because they think people are going to start breaking into other people's houses to steal stuff. So like a lot of the country, a lot of people are.
Preparing for. the
Yeah,
worst.
I had to show my brother, hey, this is where I keep the rifle. This is where I keep the ammo just in case. But, you don't want it to get that bad in the country. Hopefully they'll fix stuff. But just in case, a lot of people are getting real.
I think that's far fetched
Safety
also.
first.
Though.
Yeah.
That's
a
really
bit
far
far.
fetched.
That's a
bit
None of
far.
that shit is gonna happen.
That's a
but-
bit far.
I hope it don't get that. Nigga, you already stealing toilet
You're
paper.
right. You talk about guns. Yeah, you still in toilet
I'm
paper.
not really stealing now. I'm just using it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing I'm struggling with is not being able to go out. Like
Yeah, that's weird.
The quarantine.
sitting home, literally. Like, and I've worked all week, so it hasn't been so bad. But I was talking to a young lady who told me she hasn't been out of the house in a week. She's been on a self quarantine. I'm like, fuck for what?
Well, she got it. Then.
That's for sure. No, maybe she being irresponsible.
She's being responsible,
Yeah.
but shit's kind of whack. Like,
The quarantine. I'm not gonna lie. I've only been at quarantine for 2 days now, and I enjoy it. I like being at home. I get to read, and I don't even like reading.
But there's gonna be a certain point where
Are
you're
you
gonna hate
introverted?
it though.
Huh?
You introvert?
No, I'm a sapiosexual. That's what Mike said.
You're sapiosexual.
we're not the same, brother.
No,
We're
no, no.
not the
I just
same.
because I would never get a chance to sit down and just like
Right.
not think about work, not
So-
think about emails.
You technically had like a weekend, pretty much. But
Yeah.
after a week, then you start feeling the effects of just being bored. I think.
I mean, I went on a run today for no reason. I did 3 miles. It took
That's
me like
good.
an hour though. That's not.
Ooh,
that ain't good.
that's-
Yeah, I know, but
you
still,
walk
hey.
that shit.
Damn,
But
you
still,
out of shape, buddy.
still,
A 3
I
mile.
went.
You say you went for a run? You went
I
for
did.
a walk,
Hour.
bitch.
No, that's a run.
You
Let
went
me-
for a walk.
let
3
me-
hours
let me
for
take
I mean,
that.
1 hour for 3 miles?
I'll take that. I'll take
That's
my
real.
little run. But that's the effects of the quarantine. I think it has its positives and negatives. I enjoy
Right.
it so far.
There's like the 10 push-up challenge, so everybody's trying to stay in
Oh, I
shape
saw
some type of
someone
way.
with 50.
Yeah, somebody had tagged me for 50 along with Peter.
You did
I
a
ain't-
video?
Yeah, I ain't
I
do
ain't
it
do
yet.
that shit.
I would.
Why you ain't do it?
I would.
Why you ain't do it?
I mean,
Because I just took my cast off.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
Okay.
Though.
You
Once
wanna do
I'm
it
done with physical therapy and stuff, I'll do
Oh,
it.
there you go.
I just don't like the trends. You know, everybody on TikTok now. It's kind of like whack. Like, find something else to do. Read a fucking book.
But you still gonna do it tonight? You just said that.
I am.
Oh, so
I am. But
You don't like it, but you're gonna do it.
he challenged me. I mean, what the fuck? What else do you do?
Just use good technique. I ain't gonna call him out, but I saw my homeboy do it, and I was like, "Hey, that was great." But next time, work on your form a little.
okay. Yeah, man. I mean, I enjoy it. Like with the quarantine, I get to spend more time with the missus.
That's good.
So that's that's
It's always a plus to have someone by your side.
always
Especially during hard
always
times.
is a
Yeah.
stretch. Always is a
That,
stretch.
that coming from the married guys.
Yeah. Oh no, always is a stretch. I mean, I'm sure there's times where she don't want me to be there. She want to watch her TV shows, and I don't want her to be there. I want to just chill too, and so we're discovering each other all over again.
You don't want her to be there.
No, yeah, of course, yeah. There's plenty of times I don't want her to be
Still
in my
an
vicinity.
individual.
Yeah. What? Plenty of times.
You too?
Plenty.
Of course. What do you mean? Like, you still gotta have your own space and your own things to do.
For sure.
I mean, that's inside of marriage, outside of marriage. That's like
That's
universal.
So
That's
have
right.
you guys had a lot of time to actually like sit at home with your wives recently?
Well, I'm not quarantined. I'm still working, but so things are pretty normal for me. But I mean,
But is she home more?
she's not quarantined either. But we still do our daily stuff together.
Yeah.
We make sure we get home and then be together at least an hour or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
before the world takes us or whatever else we need to do.
That's good.
So you kind of have to plan around your life just to make time. And it's crazy in the marriage, but you got to do it.
Y'all boys don't got no quarantine base. Y'all don't be sliding to. Everybody's at home. You could drive.
You can slide.
A quarantine bae.
Sorry. So the definition of quarantine bae is a woman who's you're interested in.
Who's quarantined?
Who's quarantined,
Like you.
and you go to her home and have.
I'm still gonna
quarantine
see
time.
some. I have to see some people during the quarantine because this thing might last like 12, 18 months.
Oh my God. Probably
Stop with the exaggeration, guys.
How long do you think it's gonna be? Like
August.
Come on.
they're not even gonna have a cure.
Says the guy with
They're
the
not gonna have a
dishwashing
cure.
gloves on.
They're not gonna have a cure for at least 12 to 18 months. They're not gonna have a cure for this virus.
We don't know that.
What are you talking
How
about?
the
We
hell can
do
you
know
predict
that
when you're going to get a cure?
because the scientists have already said that. I know you only listen to doctors, medical doctors. You don't listen to PhDs.
Man, look.
True.
I
Scientists
don't
have
need
already
that
said
trash.
it's going to take 12
I think that was
months to 18
I
months.
think that was the vaccine they was
yeah,
talking about.
for a cure for the vaccine.
But you were saying you got some people you got to see.
yeah, I be asking women when I'm talking to them, like, hey, so
Let me get
what's
this
up?
Corona.
Nah, I ain't saying let me give you.
You
I'm
still
like,
hitting them raw?
nah, I ain't hitting them raw. But it's like, if I'll ask a chick when I'm on the dating app or whatever, like, hey, so this might last a long time.
Yeah, we about to die soon. So what you want to do?
Yeah. So are you trying to, like, what are you gonna do if you start having feelings for somebody? You just gonna try to wait out the virus, or you wanna meet people?
Oh, you
or?
asked that while you're talking
Yeah,
to.
so
Oh,
I
that's
asked
a
them
good.
while I'm chatting.
That's a good question. I
Yeah,
agree with
like
that.
what if we actually connect and we like, you don't,
And
like
then you
some
can-
people said I just want to keep chatting and it's nice to keep talking. Sweetheart, we can't just keep talking.
So you want to
We-
go out
we don't
with
have
her
no
during the
choice.
quarantine?
You should do a FaceTime date. You
That's
put on like
funny.
a nice that same shirt you got on, and she put on a nice shirt. And
Peter want to raw dog her face. pretty
Nah,
much.
there was actually one girl I hung out with like during this week before it got too bad. We made sure we went to a restaurant, got some drinks and stuff before it got too bad. It was actually like the day before they shut down the restaurants and stuff.
okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So what
Y'all
about
still
how do you follow up now? Yeah.
We kind of talking. That one's kind of you gotta let her,
Shaky.
Yeah, so that one is.
So let me
where it
ask you
is.
then: are you dating to get married, or are you just dating?
Yeah, I
to
want to
date?
get married like the chick I was talking to today.
Oh, you see potential in her.
I see potential in her. She seems nice. She seems like a really good person and stuff. I'd like to get married. You
I like to get married.
just gotta find the right person and see if it works out. I don't
Yeah.
know how y'all figure out how did y'all get married?
How or why?
How? Why?
I think
When
why
did
would
you
be the
know it was
better-
the right person?
Why would be the better question for me? Why did you get married?
Why did I get married? So I've known her for a long time. Like we were friends for when I first met her. She was with somebody else. I was with somebody else. Boom, and whatever. Fast forward, we got married. But I've known her for a very very long time, and she's been. I've seen her go up and down, up and down. And I just knew like every time I go out, come back, she's just like right there. So I knew that this person is designed to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And X, Y, and Z, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why I would say I did it. And she gave me an ultimatum too, so big deal.
That's funny.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll say mine was a little bit different. Well, a lot different. Like I was out down the dating scene, you know what I mean? But you date so much that you just get tired,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
don't see what you're looking for.
Yep.
So I feel like I was a little bit lucky in finding what I was looking for. Like I ran into what I was looking for, so then it worked out perfectly for me. And I think that's how you even know. For me, that's how you know when you're ready to settle down. You kind of just focus in, you know who you are and what you're looking for, and then you go get it. I mean, you just really get tired of just being of the dating scene, honestly.
Let me ask y'all boys.
Why aren't you guys?
Well, no, first, just yes or no, real quick, then I ask y'all to follow. Do y'all both want to be married?
Yes.
Want to?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Why do y'all both want to be married? Because you're tired of what you see out there? You're tired of the games? Or you just feel like there's my one person who's going to value me and love me? And
For me, I've always been like a hopeless romantic.
oh,
I'm just saying.
There's always one in
I'm being
episode.
honest. I've always been a hopeless romantic. So,
and you also don't have sex with women unless they're
unless
Intelligent
I find them
conversation.
intellectually,
got you.
Stimulating.
stimulating.
Got you.
But if I'm being honest, I've always been that way. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard down here in South Florida. Not everybody's dating with a purpose. Most people are dating for a free meal.
So there's 3 million people in South Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say 60% are women.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna tell me you can't find?
So this is the thing. Can I actually date all?
No, but you have a good subset around you.
But listen, okay, so you say there's 3 million women in Florida, right?
There's 3 million people. Let's say 60%. That's like what, 175 or something.
You don't have to
Okay.
limit it to women.
Eliminate the white. hold the fuck on, guy.
That's
So it's 3 million people.
Yeah.
So listen, if I'm being honest, I only date black women. I don't. I mean, I possibly do Spanish, but I won't do white at all.
Okay, let's say 200,000 black women in Miami. Let's just say.
Maybe half of them are in relationships too.
And a quarter of that bulldogs, they tried. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's a lot of.
So now you're down 100,000.
Not even that. Maybe 50. The
So
reality-
because some of them aren't attracted to you or something, and they
and
get
you gotta
disqualified.
you gotta eliminate that too. You
So
got,
50,000.
there's a lot to eliminate.
one thing I want to know is like with single guys now in 2020, I've been thinking about this question. Like, do y'all date exclusively to marry, or y'all is it like half I want to fuck, half I want to find my soulmate? Like, is each
That's
person
a goddamn good question.
is each person the person you want to marry, or is this person like, I like the way she looks, I want to have sex with her, and I like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it like 50-50?
Yeah.
Some people are in the meantime. So
For you.
yeah.
Okay.
Some people are like just a snack.
Oh, gosh,
right.
this guy.
Yeah.
You know that you don't want to marry them.
Yeah, I could tell straight
Right.
up. Like some people, they don't get the hint. Like you're only coming around late at night, leaving early in the morning. You're a
Right.
snack.
Oh,
Right.
gosh.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
it is
So
what it is.
I'm not on that. So I think right now for me, dating has to have a purpose, and that only purpose is marriage for me.
Every woman you meet,
Yeah, I'm not.
whatever.
I'm not dating the fuck. Like I've never really been that person, and definitely right now is not the time. I mean, I'm 34 now, so I got a daughter.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michaela, but I'm dating for a purpose now. Then I'm the only person in my family that's not married. So that's kind of.
Oh, you feel that pressure?
Oh, family get-togethers and gatherings and shit.
Where's your
Where's your
Where's
wife?
Where's your wife?
But like how all of us are raised, we all had the family, the parents and stuff. So I want that also. I want a marriage. I want the family. It's just you got to find it. You got to find that right person.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I don't believe in bumping your head against the wall trying to be celibate while looking. So you go out there, you be safe, you have your little snacks, but you keep looking in the meantime. It's looking with a purpose, but without stress. It's still looking with a purpose.
So do you think the snacks possibly blind you?
No. They don't have a chance.
Oh, you know that going in anyway. You knew that going in that they don't have a chance.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
Oh, okay.
shit.
I feel you. Shit. God damn.
Yeah, like I mean, sometimes you're willing to work with people and see if they can improve, if things change or whatever. But after that, like people get put in categories, and that's what it is.
So do you think that compromises your integrity then?
No,
So you don't feel like you're leading women on at times?
I don't lead them on. Like
You
if
said they don't get the ideas, what you said.
yeah. So if she wants something and I'm not giving it to her, she's free to leave. I'm not holding her. I don't pin her down. There's no. You can go find what you're looking for. Go find it. But
You don't run game. You don't.
I don't do that.
Right.
So I got a question for the married people. Like, what is the best part of being married to you, individually?
I will say without a doubt, just having a partner through everything, not going through anything on your own anymore. Whether it's finances, the baby, my car broke down on the side of the road. You know what I mean? Anything.
I would help you with that.
It's okay. You can call your snack. But that's the biggest thing for me. Just having a partner, man.
Yeah.
It's so helpful, though.
Yeah. I could piggyback off what Tony said there. Like having a partner, having somebody there, and just having like this individual I could bounce ideas off. Like, yo, what do you think about this investment idea? Oh, it's terrible. All right, thank you very much for that. And that's how she is. She's very, to an extent, very extra with that. So it's good to have somebody who can like challenge you too. I think is another thing too. Like one thing about relationship that I think we don't do enough or don't appreciate enough is like this person, they didn't grow up with you, right? Boom, whatever. So they're gonna challenge you. Let's say you put the toilet paper going this way, they grew up putting it the other way. That in itself is a challenge you have to deal with. So when they say things like you're rude, right? Like that's something you got to deal with now because you with this person every day, and they're like, I don't like this behavior that you exhibit when you're around. You like to show off in front of your friends, for example. They say that you got to start checking yourself. Like, damn,
True.
I know she got my best interest, so let me take this criticism, and that can come. So that's a benefit of being married. So I'm gonna ask Tony this, so I don't have to go first. What's a negative
I was just gonna ask
of
that.
being
He said,
married?
I'm gonna ask
What's a
Tony.
I
negative,
was just gonna
Anthony?
ask that.
I'm gonna try to
Yes.
say this like as best as I can.
Whatever
I'll
you
say,
whatever you say, I agree with. I'm gonna.
oh,
That's
okay.
funny.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, so I'll say this: my in-laws are great. First
Mm-hmm.
off, but just the act of having in-laws is tough for me.
Having in-laws.
Having in-laws, so loving somebody because you're supposed to love them as if you love your own family, but you're loving a stranger from day one as if you love your own family, and that's tough because I was never that person
Right.
to just give love like that. I'm very private with it. I secure my love very hard. Like you got to win my love. So to give it to someone or people that I don't really know was tough. You know
Just
what I mean?
because.
Just because you're the plus one in a sense.
Right.
So it's
In
tough
the
for me.
beginning.
But
Okay.
they make it easy. I love my in-laws. They make it easier for me, but it's still that concept of loving someone I don't really know.
Yeah, man. Oh,
You agreeing with that,
Well,
Mark?
hell yeah. I don't got nothing better to say to that. I think the same thing was like for me. I didn't grow up with this person, so there's differences that we have to overcome.
But we're
Like-
not gonna take that. I need my own answer. From
Oh,
you.
okay. No, that's what.
You're
That's
not
what,
piggybacking shit.
damn, bro. I'm trying to cop please here, cause I'm just trying. No, but I think the real answer is like, for me, yeah, I just didn't grow up with this person. I know I'm gonna be attached to this person forever. So if they do something that bothers me, I have to deal with it, and that's difficult. Like, see, I think one advantage that y'all boys might have is that if a chick don't text you back in an hour, you find somebody else. If this lady don't text me back, and I gotta wait, and I have to wait, and now my mood is altered. I'm like, damn, why she not texting me back? I'm calling, blowing it up. Do I gotta go to the job? Am I crazy? Why
So
am I
that
crazy?
still happens. Even
No,
in
that don't
marriage.
happen. What I'm saying is like
Oh.
you still have the options. Like, I have zero options.
Responsibility to keep calling and make sure things are okay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, I have to do that.
Right.
Like, with y'all, you be like, oh, bitch answer. Oh,
Just
fuck it. I
Go
got
to
another
the
bitch.
next person.
Right, yeah.
Move
Like,
on.
So let me ask you guys then, what is something about marriage that you're scared of?
I'm not scared of marriage at all.
Nothing about marriage frightens you or anything.
I mean, the only thing that the only thing I could possibly scare me is being married to the wrong person. That's it. So feeling like it's someone we have some differences that we're not working to adjust and fix with each other.
yeah.
If it wasn't something like that, there's not really. I don't have any fears about it. It's
What
just
about
like,
divorce?
Well, divorce is. I'm not going into it looking for divorce. Like there's this chick who I was talking to, and she seemed to be going into a marriage looking for divorce. Like we hadn't
day
even
one?
gone from jump. We hadn't even gone on 2 dates yet, and she's telling me if we ever get married, she wants me to sign a prenuptial agreement.
She calling you a broke.
But
boy.
wait,
No.
does that
That's what
mean
it
I'm
sound
look,
like.
does that mean I'm looking for a divorce?
Right, because I actually agree with her idea of this. Like, oh, sorry, what were you saying? Go ahead, you can continue.
Yeah, like she's saying like from jump, she has one house right now. She thinks if if we worked out, she might have 8 houses by the time we get married. And she says she has these trust issues and stuff. And for me, you gotta trust me. I'm kind of straightforward. You gotta trust me. She's kind of like you, where you say it's earned, love or trust is earned, but you don't put me on trial. You don't test me.
Oh, okay, Peter, I see where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you here now.
I'm not.
So
That's-
how does she get to know who you are without
I'm
trying to
straightforward
understand
from jump. I don't know, like if you hide back from jump, I'm me from jump. So
Right.
you see me all the time.
you? But a stranger doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
know
but
that.
so she owns one house now. She's talking about by the time she has 8. If you don't know me by then to
I feel
trust
you.
me,
We shouldn't
I
get
feel what
married.
you're
What's
saying.
up?
Yeah.
We shouldn't get married.
yeah.
I think she's being practical in 2020. I think half of the people get married, get divorced, or like everybody love when you get married. The day you get married, you for sure love that person. Assume he's paid all the money for it. So, boom, I'm trying to like have a fucking alimony. Make sense?
But then I would think in that situation, she's a broken woman. In my
Opinion, she broke
yeah,
it.
in my opinion, I think
Yeah.
she's a broken woman. So I think that would be you if you think she's worth it to try to. I'm not gonna say mold, but show her what love looks like and show her that she can drop that shit.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm
when you start being so annoying,
Oh, yo.
when you're doing shit, like she even admitted, because when I stopped taking her calls and when I stopped responding to her, when she started like pushing me away, and I'm being patient for a while, but I still got people trying to hit me up, trying to get my time,
Right.
Right,
and I'm
there
being
you go.
patient with you. Like you're pushing me away, you're being rude. you're flaking when we're supposed to meet up. You cancel, like, when I get to the place, you're canceling, like, right then and there and then. And then when you text me and I call you, as soon as you text me, you don't want to answer my call. And you
she
don't
was
want
fucking off.
Yeah, like, you acting, I'm not going to curse or nothing, but you acting bad. I'll just say you're acting.
That was the most 4th grade thing I've ever heard. You're
Yeah, so-
acting bad.
Yeah, when you like, I don't have to deal with your shit. I'm not on no fucking trial. I don't know who you testing here.
Because you got others.
I mean, maybe
Like-
you were just wasn't her number one.
Whatever.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I
Cool.
even told her I stopped. This chick, even on our first date, this chick was hitting me up because she wanted to smash that night. Like my phone was called. You see the vibrate, whatever. I put it away. I told her later because the girl even called me the next morning, like, "What's up? Why you didn't answer my call?" And I told her, "I'm pursuing someone right now. I don't want to do something that I can't tell her about. I'm kind of interested in someone else. I gotta let this go for
Oh, I get you. Oh,
And
that's
then
honest.
that girl was hot, and
That's
I'm like,
honest.
should I tell this other person? And not? I ended up telling her so that she knows I'm giving up stuff and I'm coming in. I'm giving it a good opportunity. I'm giving it a good chance. So I told her I'm curving women who want to come smash right now, just to be with you. And then like when her mood starts changing, she starts talking to other dudes, and she tells me she's talking to other dudes. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't have to work this chick up. She wanted to smash right now. These other girls
you
here,
know-
and you the one pushing me away, and now you.
Well, Peter, I would definitely say you don't tell a woman that you're.
At all.
You don't tell a woman that you're pushing other women aside from fucking and only going to focus on her.
Why not? 'Cause for me, I'm trying to show you that I'm really interested.
Yeah, but
that I'm
none of
not-
that shit matters though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that matters.
You want to be like, thank you for choosing
Thank
me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you for
trying
not
to
fucking
get.
that
I'm
hoe.
trying to protect if we're trying to build something. I'm trying to protect.
No,
They don't-
bro.
They don't even
It
care.
don't.
They don't even care.
It's about words don't mean anything. It's more about how you show her that she's the only one.
Would you ever
We
sign
were
a
hanging out
prenup
the whole time.
Would I ever sign a prenup?
or get one for if let's say you made 3 times as much as or twice as much as your
Well, what scenario would qualify you to get a pre?
yeah.
She ain't got shit.
What does that mean?
I mean,
She just doesn't have a job.
she's going to school. She's not working. She doesn't have anything to bring to the table financially.
At this moment, though, you said she's going to
That's
school.
That's fine,
potential.
but it depends on what you're going to school for as well. She's going to school for art. Like, fuck out of here.
She
You
might
signing that
become a great
prenup.
artist.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, honestly,
So you won't take care of a woman?
I have, but sometimes women leave you broken, and
Oh,
you could
fuck out.
you can leave a situation with nothing. Like, and that's the part that scares me about
Dating,
getting
right?
married. Not even dating, married.
Speak to us. Speak. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, getting into a situation for the right reasons, but she's not in it for the right reasons, and I think that's a lot of what you see
Yeah.
nowadays with rappers and the chicks they're fucking with.
Yeah.
They got into it maybe for the right reason, and she didn't. I mean, it was a come up for her, so that's what scares me about dating, or not even dating, getting married.
Are you afraid that the women you guys choose are just settling for y'all?
Hell no.
No.
I never worry about that.
Tony said something in one of the episodes prior where he said, after you turn 27 as a female, you really start choosing. That the power's in the hand of the man at that point. And a lot of women don't understand that. They go into a situation thinking, I got options. You really don't have options. Your
Not to get
option,
married.
your option is a married man or a nigga in a relationship with several women or even a punk. Or, sorry, a gay person.
I get them.
So you don't really have options. You have, just for being honest,
No, I feel what you're
I
saying. I
discuss
feel
that
what
a
you're
lot.
saying.
And I've had females tell me, oh, no, that's not true. Sweetheart, you're 36 and you're still single. Come on now. Like, you got to look at it like, come on now. You don't have as many options as you think. Do you have men that will fuck you? Yes. Do you have men that will date you? Yes. How many will actually marry you? I don't even care if you've been engaged. How many men are willing to actually cross that threshold with you and say, hey, she's my wife now?
True.
That's what's
I don't
up.
want to tell a woman that though.
You don't, because they
I
don't.
might,
idea,
I might believe it, like, because she
Yeah.
has
But
the
it's true.
biological clock.
Do y'all feel like y'all have that luxury of I can get married until I'm 40, 50? That y'all women to choose or say yes to y'all?
I do have that luxury, but I'm still looking to get married.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying because like after he said after women fall off after 27. Is there a age when men fall off?
Nah,
No.
man, we're like
We get
wine,
better.
because
We
we
get
get
better.
money.
Nah, hairline start receding
No,
and
but here go the thing though. What's the
stomach
number
get
one?
flabby.
What's the number one thing women look for in a man? Is
Money.
financial
Yes,
stability.
And a man gains
Financial
more as he gets
stability.
older.
Yeah.
So as we get older, we accrue more assets. You know, we get more. You know, financially stable.
Yeah,
We gain as we get older. Whereas with a female, the
it's
number
their
one
beauty.
men look for, like Peter just said, is their beauty. You know, their virtue, how old they are, how youthful they are, can they still have kids? So as she gets older and older,
She loses value.
she loses value.
That's just generally, not all gonna be like Hallie.
And that's not everybody. You do have someone who can have kids in their 40s, but that's not everybody.
Yeah.
You know, the majority is that you have women who, as they're getting older, 35, 36, is starting to become high risk. You know, so
So I got a question. So the woman that you're looking for,
mhm.
do you think you're the man that she's looking for? Wherever you are in your life right now, you're looking for this woman. Should she date you
Yeah,
where you are?
yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
I
why not?
agree. Why
Straight
not?
up.
Why not?
So all this like I want a prenup, she in school, all that. Where you are in your life?
If I really, well, if I'm being honest, the prenup thing was a joke. I wouldn't really go that route because I want to know that I'm falling in love with the person that I plan on being with for the rest of my life. So I wouldn't really require a prenup if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I kind of need you to trust me. I can't be in a relationship when you're not trusting me. Like, I don't see how that works.
Yeah, relation like she's not trust. But what if she doesn't trust, like not trust, but accept the person you are now? Like for me, for example, when I first met my wife, I was 20. Now I'm 33.
You're not the same person.
I'm
at all.
totally different, and so is
Yeah.
she. Like she's evolved several times over, and will be continuously evolving.
And I would hope for the better. So I
They're
mean,
married now, so
That remains to be seen. She's still semi-trash. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she's still constantly evolving. She's
Right.
and I'm still evolving. So I think that's my biggest fear. I think I've said this before, that the biggest fear I have in my marriage is that we spend all this time together and we just kind of feel like we wasted it. You know what I'm saying?
What would be a
Not
waste?
wasted, but it's just like that like after 40 years she kind of resents like
Oh, I spent so much time.
yeah,
with him.
it was, and it's like it's 40 years of
okay.
yeah, just okay.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, I mean, I could have did that 40 with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that way, but that's a fear that kind of motivates me to
Is
like.
the fear that she's gonna feel that way, or is
We
the fear
both.
that you're gonna feel
We
that
both.
way?
Hopefully, we both feel that way, so we keep it, going, keep it entertaining,
Right.
fresh.
yeah. So it's like y'all responsibility to keep the marriage.
Right.
going.
Exactly.
So if you
Right.
don't, then you'll be feeling like, yeah.
Then
Gotta
I'll be
have
feeling that
threesomes,
way.
dog. That's it.
No.
I'm sorry. Sorry, what?
Huh?
Y'all have threesomes if y'all married?
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Why you feel like you disrespect your wife?
Nah, I don't have a desire for threesomes. I don't need it.
Okay,
Oh,
which is fair.
okay.
Michael,
Some
Would
chick
you have a
wanna-
threesome
some
with
chick
your
wanna
wife?
Have a threesome? No,
I mean,
I'm
if-
not with it.
If that's something that she's comfortable with, hell yeah, why not?
would you bring it up?
Yeah, I would. Fuck
And
it.
if she says no, then it's no.
Then that's it. Fuck it.
What if she says also? What if she says, wait, let's go a step down? She's like, now that we're married, I got to tell you, I really don't like giving head at all.
I hope you would have tested it out before the marriage.
No,
No,
I'm saying
it's
now that
like
we're married,
after you're
like,
married.
like I gotta be
Now she
honest.
says-
So
it's-
she did it before you got married.
for
and then
sure.
She stopped.
She's trying to get
afterward?
married.
Oh,
duh,
hell no.
duh, Peter.
Well, this
Wow.
does happen in the marriage.
Yeah,
Hear men
duh,
say
nigga.
this, please.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's not.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's deceitful. It's time to get a divorce.
Nah, it's not a divorce, but it's like
You're gonna divorce.
You're
over
gonna
head?
compromise,
you have
His
to.
head,
but
that's
she
it?
still
You
want
lied
her.
to get me.
But she
No,
still
no.
want her,
You
her
don't
sack
need me.
eating.
She still want. I mean, we gotta compromise. It's like
Nah, she says I'm not sucking your dick, brother. What's going on?
then I
But
was
you
like,
gotta still eat this pussy if you want some.
first we gotta
Too many
go.
scenarios. Let's just keep it like this.
That's
That
like a
your wife
power
doesn't-
dynamics thing.
Your wife doesn't give head, and she doesn't like, and she doesn't want.
She doesn't like to. Yeah,
She doesn't want to do it.
She doesn't want to.
What
do
do
it.
you do?
I'm
You
getting
deal with it. You
divorced.
just
Fuck, I'm getting
nah,
You're
no
not
divorced.
getting
divorce.
divorced,
You don't
dog.
get a divorce.
You're not
You
getting
just deal
Don't
with it.
push me in the direction to cheat. That's my whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why
Like,
we're telling people.
you're
Like,
pushing me in that direction.
yeah,
see, I could even take it a step down from there. Like, I can't speak for you, but like, I think you said this before. Like, if I'm gonna lump us together, if our wives cheated on us, it's not an automatic divorce.
I remember
No,
this
it's
shit.
not.
Right?
So-
Did we say that?
Don't say that shit on the air.
Wait. I don't know. That's exactly what I was
They
gonna
can't
say.
hear this shit.
I don't want to give her any pass.
Right.
But
I
it is a
said.
pass.
I know. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna throw away.
I wasn't trying to speak for you.
years
Damn, my
of
bad.
marriage. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or we have so many other relationships that we have besides sexual. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is. So I can't throw away 12 other relationships. She's my business partner. She's my best friend. She's my prayer warrior. You know what I mean? She's spiritual.
Prayer
together.
word. That's good.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So we have so many hats together that if something one of them get messed up, I can't just throw away the rest.
So she. I can't even say that.
I don't.
I can't even say it.
It's hard to say out loud.
You gonna need
And if,
therapy.
Okay,
and
I'm
if
not asking.
and if you,
No, you can ask.
I'm telling you now. I know you listening. If you, I will kill you
Well,
and
alright.
him. I will kill you.
That's funny.
No, but I think that's back to you said, it's like you have so many things intertwined with each other. Then you stepped out. Come on, that's not okay. Why?
So y'all forgive him.
I can forgive. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna need some therapy, couple
It's
counseling.
not easy though.
But you don't
at
want to
all.
throw it away.
And reverse, if we cheat on our ladies, they forgiving us. Oh, 20, give me a handshake. They forgiving us, Nick.
What the
I can
fuck?
guarantee right now they're congregated saying we'll kill these niggas together. I
Yeah,
can
but
guarantee
we'll
it.
be dead in the bed. It's cool.
Cry
together.
and stay.
It's fine.
Cry and stay.
Y'all
But I
better
won't
be
do
niggas.
that though.
I won't do that. No, I won't do that. But I just
How
think,
do you
yeah, go ahead.
How do you guys deal with? Do you have like power dynamics in your marriage? Like when you said your wife might not want to do something or that you'd love for her to do.
So I don't put anything on her. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
you have to do something. That's not me at all. If you
Yeah.
want to do it, you do it. You don't, you don't.
You don't.
That's
Or
Peter though.
if it's something serious, everything's always a compromise. Also, you know what I mean? It's not.
Word
I let
up.
her be her.
Word up.
You gotta love the person you're with.
Right. Yeah, it's
If
true.
you come in with like obligations for it, you're gonna lose.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Ultimatums
so
don't
if she
work.
said, like, I don't
Yeah,
want
no
to,
ultimatum.
I don't want to suck dick no more. You don't have. There ain't nothing you can do. You have no options. You have no power, no leverage in this
Man,
game.
fuck, you gonna suck your own shit?
Whoa, come on, dog.
You gonna remove your rib?
Come on, dog. Y'all just be taking it to the next level.
I mean, sucking dick is not the end all. It can't be.
So what happens? So what happens if she holds out on sex? Like I'm not really into this anymore.
Then you have to find the reason why she's holding out on sex and fix that shit.
And if you can't,
I mean, there's a
what's the
reason.
list?
And if you can't,
we
then
got the
what?
list. We got Pornhub, You Jizz,
Nah,
You,
man, you
Ebony's
tripping. It ain't the
Unite,
same.
fucking
X
midgets
and-
are.
Hey, you know a lot of these websites already.
No, I was doing research for the
Oh,
podcast, and I
okay,
had to.
I mean, I feel like
Talk about it.
everything that happens between y'all,
Yeah.
there's a reason behind it. So there's a bigger issue.
Yeah,
Every woman doesn't want to be intimate with you, there's a reason. Either she giving you head and you throw her head to the back of your dick. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. Like, something is going on that makes her not want to do it.
yeah.
And if she doesn't like it and she doesn't want to do it for you anymore, it's something that happened that she doesn't want to please you.
It's
Okay,
true.
so where would you list sex at as far as
Marriage.
yeah on your marriage scale, like the importance of it?
For me, there's a lot of things above it.
Okay.
Like I don't have a number where sex is, but there's a lot of things that's above it. Like, and
Like
that's
what?
something I didn't know. Like
Friendship.
friendship,
Friendship
yeah.
is above sex.
Friendship, communication is above sex.
I would give
like,
something.
like sex is not. It becomes because I'm having sex with the same partner. I'm gonna try to speak for her. Like, I got so many moves. I got so many. I mean, I do the best that I can, and I'm hoping she's enjoying it. But I got about a good 8, and then she got to deal with that 8 for the next 50 years. So sex is gonna start going down. But our communication could always be good. I could always try to make her feel special, such and such. Like, so sex. I don't know what number it is, but it's a lot of shit above sex. It's
And a woman enjoys sex the more she's closer to you.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
spiritually, like friendship wise, all that shit. So it matters.
so do
more.
we. So do y'all.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing. So as single men, sex would be higher on your list right now
Yeah.
than it is. Not you, Mike. We know you got to dine them first. You got to take them out. They have to.
You gotta read them a book.
Yeah, you got to fucking. They got to know about this and that.
Absolutely.
No,
What,
sex
that-
is high on the list.
But yeah, it is high still. Even with all that being said, it's still very high.
Would y'all marry somebody who you don't that doesn't satisfy you sexually?
No. What's the point? So I can be frustrated for 40 or 50 years? Hell no.
That's why sex is high for you.
Yeah.
Or
And I agree. That's like
Like you trying to cheat?
God,
Come on.
yeah.
Could you date a woman that's celibate?
I couldn't.
Nah.
No,
I didn't- I
that's
Maybe
boring.
short term if she's not really at some point. Nah.
At some point, she gotta.
That's like saying, would you buy a car without driving it? Test driving. I got to test drive the shit first.
Oh, you wouldn't have married a woman that you didn't have sex with before?
Never.
Oh,
Because what if she got a smell? What if all
You'll
type
smell
of
it
shit?
though.
no, he's saying like
If
you wouldn't
never
wait.
had sex with her.
You wouldn't wait to have sex with. You know, some people doing like that. For
I'm not
things.
waiting for sex. I mean, for
Not at all.
marriage. I'm not waiting for marriage for sex ever.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Ever.
tough.
That's tough.
You get in,
So-
you marry her and then shit trash and then
Yeah,
what?
but the woman is thinking she's doing the right thing for
Man,
you know
fuck
what I mean?
that. At this point, man, we grown, we older.
But she's a good person, then, right? She's
I don't give
saving
a single.
herself.
I don't give a single shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, brother, you tough.
Yeah.
So you better put that on your like when you're on the dating apps. Like, yo, my caption is
You gotta
we
fuck.
must have sex
After
before
reading the
marriage. Yeah.
It is what it
You
is.
put like the cucumber emoji, then you put like a ring next to that.
Can you imagine being married to someone you never had sex with prior, and then it was just horrible?
No.
Then it gets better. You
No,
learn.
no. But what
No.
if some things you can't change?
Like what? Like
The grip, not even
The grip.
even the smell.
you keep saying smell. I mean, I feel like every woman. I mean, that's
Nah.
nothing really. You don't have to have sex to know if a woman smell or not.
In some cases, you do.
That's true. A lot. I think
You won't know till
You
the
do.
drawers come off, and then it's like,
That's true though, man. Like that marriage shit is difficult. Like I can just imagine dating right now. Like, I wouldn't even know what I would
yeah,
do. I'd be on the maps with y'all boys. Like, yo, where the women at? Where the white women at?
It's very hard right now to date, and I can't lie. I look at you guys, and I'm happy for y'all.
No, don't be happy. I'm suffering. I'm suffering on a daily.
No, you're not.
Michael was suffering.
Nah, but I know for the most part, y'all have a partner for life.
Yeah.
And that's something that, with this dating shit, man, everybody's expendable. You start talking to a female, tell her your favorite color is black and hers is pink. Fuck this nigga, he crazy. and they ready to start talking to you
That's
that
true.
quick. It's
That's
like
true.
it's trash. Everybody looking for something like perfection.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part about it, especially women. I'm not saying all men, men aren't shit. We know that already, but for the most part, if you got good sex and you work, a nigga there. Look good and have good sex and a nigga there. But with women, they want everything to be checked off on their box. And you can say something as simple as, hey, let's go get coffee. And it's like, coffee? Bitch, I don't drink coffee.
Damn. Fool.
Starbucks got tea, ho. Like, come on, man. Like, work with me.
Frappuccinos and all
So
that,
with
yeah.
that, do you think it's the type of women you're dating?
Mm-mm.
Because I mean,
I've dated attorneys. I've dated women who worked at Walmart.
You gotta date white women.
It's
too.
all the same thing. It's black women as a whole. I'm not saying that,
Shit.
all of
nigga.
them fall in that
Sorry.
category. They don't all fall in
Please,
that category.
please clean that
I'm
up.
cleaning-
Please,
They
please
don't all
clean that
fall in
up.
that category. But I only date black women, so I can only speak on black women.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got a minimum age you would date?
yes.
Hopefully over 21. Yeah.
What's the
I
21.
want
Answer
to
for
say
you.
Or 18, I guess.
No. Minimum. I probably say like 25.
And what's the max?
Shit. You can't be older than me. You got to be able to have kids for me. I want kids. So
Oh.
really and truthfully, 34 is the max. And I'm
So
34.
25 to 34. 34.
Yeah, and at 34, you got to be ready to pop one out right now.
Damn.
Because in 2 years, you high risk, baby.
So you trying to have a kid when you get married, period.
Yeah, man. I want more.
Jeez.
I love kids.
Yeah.
Is there a minimum dating time before you get married?
No, I don't put a time frame on anything. Like, I don't put a time frame on sex. I don't put a time frame on dating. On marriage. If I know it's right and it feels right,
You'll do
she
it.
could get a ring in 3 weeks.
That's
I just watched
Relax.
Love is
Relax.
That's
Why
why
not?
Love is Blind.
That's like Love is Blind.
Relax.
Y'all don't believe Love is Blind?
No, I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
that's a good show though. I really enjoyed that show a
Fuck
lot.
that.
That
No.
shit was
Say
great.
fuck that.
That shit was great.
A ring. in
Everybody
3 weeks.
changes after 3 months. I feel like.
No,
But
not
not always for the worse either. Sometimes it's for the
Yeah, but
better.
they change. I
in
don't
3
care.
months.
If it's
I
for
don't know
the better,
anybody
why
that
do I
changed for
care?
the better after 3 months. Everybody shows their true self after.
You talking
So-
about on the
so-
TV show
No,
or
somebody like
Okay,
in real
so
life.
so I watched Love is Blind, and shout out to Lauren.
Lauren and
Lauren and
Cameron?
But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
fuck that. Shout out to Lauren,
Why you hating on Cam?
cause
He's a
man,
nice dude.
he remind me of myself, but he's white, and it's like that was supposed to be my wife. If I'm being honest,
No, he don't
Be
mind.
happy for him.
Nigga,
Don't
y'all
hate.
I ain't
nothing
being happy for
alike.
shit.
Y'all nothing alike.
He's
Cameron,
emotional. He's affectionate.
he cry. He
Cameron?
cry every 10 minutes.
Yeah. So that's the part.
Cameron's
yeah,
emotional?
he
Yeah, hell
cried.
yeah.
He cried on the first. She asked him, "How do you feel about your family?" Niggas like, oh, I love my family. So
That
I
is
crying
true.
out of nowhere, like fuck that. And then you guys had an emotional connection because of that. Man, fuck that white boy.
Damn, bro, you tough.
Damn, you hating
Yeah,
so
he
I
much.
am so much.
Put that drink to the side, brother.
Sir,
I'm still sober.
Cameron was that,
He's
but
a good. I ain't gonna lie. He's a good guy though.
he's a good guy. Yeah, and I think to this day they still married.
They still
That
married.
was
They got
a year and a
YouTube
half.
channel. Yeah.
A year and a half
Person I
later?
thought fucked up was Kelly, because she had a good
She
dude in
trash.
Kelly.
So coming off the show.
Kelly and Kenny.
Yeah, you gotta watch
And
this shit.
Kelly,
It's okay.
she was acting like stupid.
So you think women don't like a emotional man, or how emotional can a man get?
I think it depends on the woman.
Yeah, it would depend on the woman. Some women want that misogynistic dude, the guy who the
Arrogant.
asshole, real, you know,
Yeah,
brolic. And then some females want a guy to open up, like with Lauren. In her case, she's used to guys who. I'm only gonna speak on Lauren. That's
Okay,
that's
yeah.
my life.
You fuck with Lauren.
But yeah, I do. But she's used to guys who were non-emotional. So when she
Right.
got that from a person, it's like, damn, like, is this even possible? Can this be real? And that's how I know she made a mistake. That's how I know.
So do you ever find yourself like switching roles dating based on the woman you're dating? Like you
Nah.
become a little bit more emotional, or you become a little bit more
Nah.
macho?
Nah, I'm always me. I have both sides of me. You know, I'm emotional. Well, not emotional, like I'm crying and shit. But I can be affectionate, romantic, but I can also be very protective. And that's one thing about me a lot of women like. You know, anywhere I go, I don't care if I'm going out with Mike and Peter. If somebody speak to y'all and disrespect y'all, I'm ready to throw hands at any point in time. So that's the part of me that won't ever change. But I also have a side of me that women only really see, which is the side where I'm more affectionate, romantic, or emotional.
You could be like that with us, bro. It's all.
No, I'm not.
Well, no.
So what is it
I guess
about y'all that you think a woman doesn't like?
I'm blunt, and so I say things like,
All right, something else,
okay, shit.
something that you know that a woman doesn't like about y'all.
I'm trying to think back
That's-
to the last few that haven't worked.
You know what I mean? Like,
Let's
what's
see.
preventing y'all from getting married? Because it's not just a woman. What is
Yeah.
it about y'all that they're not finding that you're the one for them?
Well, if I'm being honest, for me, again, it goes back to the same. I'm very blunt, and sometimes it comes off as me being rude or arrogant or confident or overly confident, and I can't change that about me. That's who I am, and I think for sometimes when you're dealing with a woman who may not have the level of confidence that I do, she feels like I'm being arrogant. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm very humble, you know, but they
To
don't
some,
see
it
it.
seems
Yeah, it comes off as arrogant.
I can tell you about the last two. Now that I have some time to think about it. One chick, she probably thinks. All right, so the last one, she thinks like maybe because when there's a breakdown in communication and things aren't going well, sometimes I get real quiet because I don't want to say the wrong thing because I could be real blunt.
Yeah.
But in close personal relationships, a lot of times I don't want to say the wrong things because you can't take that back.
right.
So I'll get real quiet, and I'll just start. Like, I'll get real quiet, and I'll be thinking in my head, but I don't want to say it. Or I'll be trying to think about what I can say or how to phrase it. Like, this last chick, she's getting, like, upset because I'm quiet. And she's like, so you don't have anything to say now? Or it's not that I don't have nothing to say. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I say the wrong thing, that's not coming back. So
What's a negative about you that you think a woman that's preventing you from getting married? Like, you know what I mean? Like, not that you get quiet. I mean,
Yeah, but getting quiet, I guess
like,
that would be a turn off. Maybe like, I don't know.
Arrogance.
yeah, like
You
nothing.
don't, you don't think you're?
You don't think you have no
Slightly
negatives?
arrogant?
You have no negatives.
Hey, I'm a dog confident. I'm a dog confident. Fuck it, like.
yeah, I'm a pretty confident dude.
Yeah,
what's
fuck
up.
it. Yeah, I mean, if you don't got no negatives, you
That's
got no
awesome.
negatives. Yeah, that-
So I got a question for y'all to switch it up real quick. Back to you married men. When you guys got married, how did it work out as far as like bills or even like taking care of the home? I mean, I know I heard you say earlier that you don't put any responsibility on your wife. Is that also reciprocated? Does she expect you to handle certain things in the marriage or no?
Well, when I said no responsibility, I meant like emotional and things like that. Towards financially, we all put the money in the same pot. I am not one to separate money. I don't believe in that. I never seen my parents do it. So when we come home, the check goes together. So then you'll never hear in my household, I pay for this or you pay for that because it's all already there. So
Good
it
fucking
doesn't
topic.
even matter, dog.
So
Doesn't even
when you see
You
those
see, like-
topics on Instagram or Facebook, and they're saying, you see women saying things like, "Oh,
the man's supposed to
Yeah.
hold down the mortgage.
he ain't no man if he paying a mortgage or if he not paying a mortgage, he not paying a rent." Like, what do you think about that?
I think everybody's household is different, so situations work differently for different people. You know what I mean? So I know I have a friend that they separate everything. She pays for this and he pays for that, and it works for them. Maybe they had trust issues at some point. I don't know their story, but for me and my household, everything is joint because 50. No, it's not even 50-50. It's 100-100.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't see a dollar that's not mixed in with hers. No, that's not mixed in with hers. I pay her credit card every day, whatever from our same account. You know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So when the mortgage come out, babe, did you pay the mortgage? Yeah, thank you, because I can't keep up with that shit. Perfect.
And you?
Yeah, mine is different. So we don't have we have like one, like a savings account, a joint one. But it's like in terms of like, let's say bills divvying up and who pays what, who pays this. Like it is different because we don't have like we have a separate, like what her paycheck goes to her account. My paycheck goes to my account. And then from there we just figure out the rest. You see what I'm saying? It's like, so it works for us because it's like, I'll just be like, okay, I'll just take all the bills. And then you just do whatever you want. Like that, I'm not saying that's what I do, but I'm saying it's like her cell phone bill, my cell phone bill. Like, if you go over it, you pay that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that works for me because it's like, there's a level of like what is it, jointness, and then there's also individuality as well. So I think that's something that we strive to maintain. Like individuality is important to us, so that's why we have a joint one and a separate one.
I feel like you dancing around though.
I'm not. No. This.
So who's paying the bills though? Essentially.
He said together they figure it out.
Yeah, together we figure it out. Right.
He wants to
you see what I'm saying?
50-50, I'm guessing.
No, I don't want to hear anything. I just want to hear.
Oh
exactly
no.
What it is.
Together we figure it out. Like I'm not saying I pay all the bills.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like no, I don't pay all the bills. Fuck that. Like now I'm gonna be broke and you just got all this money. No, but if you had the joint account, like I would get that. I get what you're saying.
And that was always my problem when I saw these things on Facebook or Instagram, like, a man paid all the bills and women pretty much kept their entire check.
Then I'm not a man. That's what
That's
it.
fine.
That's how I see that. Like I'm a peon. You
But
know
the
what I
funny
mean?
thing
Like,
about it, all the women who say that shit are usually the ones who aren't married,
Yeah, they're single.
single.
They don't know.
they're
pretty
on.
baby daddies.
They're on Facebook. They're creating these memes so y'all can share it. They're in the shade room
validate
comments.
themselves.
Yeah, they in the comments in the shade
If
room.
you go into a marriage already dividing what's gonna get paid, you lost.
You lost, right? Right.
I mean, I'm borrowing money. Hey man, my tire went out. I ain't got no money this week. Can I borrow something?
Right.
That's crazy as
Yeah.
fuck.
That's crazy. Right. I agree.
Yeah, there was this chick I was talking to, and like,
Hey, Peter got a chick for every story.
yeah, like it wasn't even a couple weeks into us talking and getting to know each other. She was like real Christian-y, and she's like
Christian-y, what is that?
she's over religious,
Okay.
too religious, I
A
guess.
new Christian.
Yeah, way too into it. And she was like, I want you to pay all the bills. If we get married, can you tell me right now? This is only like maybe less than a month. Can you tell me right now if we get married, you're gonna pay all the bills and I'm like,
Nah, bro.
why? We don't need to have this discussion. Like, we trying to get to know each other. Like, that's real quick. And she's like, well, I already saw, God already showed me through prayer that my husband
Oh
The
shit.
devil is a liar.
gonna
You should
pay
ask
all
her,
the bills.
what does that nigga look like? Does he look like me? No, then bitch, move on.
That was my brother.
And I'm like, fuck out of here.
That's my twin brother.
I'm glad that didn't work because it's like,
That's my twin brother.
That's the twin.
Yeah, that's
Paul.
the other one. My better half.
yeah, like it's. I'm the better half, but it's like there's like some people. Some people I've been talking to. It seems like some of these ladies, they have this idea of who they want already, because women dream of the wedding and stuff.
Right.
It seems like they have an idea of who the dude is, and instead of meeting me, they'll see me and try to change me into the dude that they've been dreaming about. That's something I've noticed with dating, and it's like, I like who I am. I'm not trying to change. I don't need to be Junior, need to be Tony, need to be Mike. I'm gonna be me.
For sure.
So
That's the
all
best,
day.
best way to be.
when it seems like people are trying to change me to be something that they've been dreaming about all their life, that's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna be me.
Well, that's exactly why they're single.
Yeah.
You have this fictitious
All these
individual that you're
dreams and,
dreaming
like,
about.
That's
Fucking
right.
relax.
That's right.
So, Jane, let me ask you this.
Peter
then.
Feta, yeah.
Maybe I'll answer first, but what is something that you would take back from your marriage and you'd get rid of? If you
Take
could.
back.
If you can get rid of one thing that's in your marriage.
Yeah, please answer that first.
Okay.
I don't know where he's going with that,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I definitely say the wedding for me.
You would take it
'cause of
back.
how much it costs and stuff.
It's not even the cost though. It's just the whole headache about it.
The would
Just
be.
fuck that. The cost too, goddamn it. Add that in too, because I would honestly go back and just eliminate that whole shit.
Oh, okay.
That shit was
The
it was
wedding.
great, but it wasn't worth it to me.
But you don't think it added to
no
the actual
to our marriage?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
If when it's my turn, I don't want to have one of these expensive weddings either. It's like why spend all that money? I don't fucking care to have 100 people there. It's just like I'll go to the courthouse, but I know you want something more than that. But I don't see any reason to spend $30, $40, $50, $60,000 on a weekend event when we're trying to start our life, and then we're going to start it in more debt because we still got school.
True.
I don't see no reason for that.
You definitely do it for your family.
It's for your family, yeah, for sure.
Your wife.
Keep it small.
Well, if your wife wants it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it small.
I think
sounds good.
To answer your question, I think the one thing, well, I guess in terms of like the marriage or the wedding, the way I propose, I would totally redo that whole thing over.
Really?
Like I
So how
fucked
did
that
you
up.
I thought you
How
liked
was
that.
it?
Because didn't you make a video and stuff?
No.
Oh yeah, that was different. That was like a
How did you
collection.
propose?
But like, so the ring I got, I didn't ask her friends and family about it. I just got it. So that was a bad idea, number one.
True.
And then like number two, I wanted to have somebody record it. I forgot to tell them to come. And then so it was just like, she was kind of looking around like, is there somebody else here? Is there supposed? She felt like she knew that something else was like missing. So I just kind of blew that whole thing. I probably would do that again, but I don't have no other. We just got here. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't really have nothing negative to say about the girl because we just got here, and it's been great so far.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
The ring is a funny situation too. Yeah, I completely got what I wanted.
What you
Okay.
wanted.
What do you mean?
You didn't care about her input.
I
nothing.
didn't give a fuck.
Sometimes I
God damn.
how do you
Take it or leave it.
I think it's because this is the way I think. Like it's me getting the ring, not you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
have no say so of what I get for you.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like you just say yes and that's it. Like I'm not thinking about what kind of ring you want. What
But I think they feel like they have to wear it every day. So if they don't like it, they don't want to wear it.
No, you want the engagement. You know what I mean? Like I'm giving you something that I'm spending amount of money on, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm giving you this. Just, you either take it or you don't want it. Like
They could be like,
just a
yes,
symbol.
but can we change it?
I don't mind changing
honestly,
it.
if you want to change it, as
Yeah,
long as
it's
it's
cool.
good value to it, whatever, good trading. I mean, I don't care, but I'm not gonna think about you when I'm getting. I'm thinking about myself. Like, what do I like to get you?
All right, give me
How do you like? Were you all able to somehow measure the ring finger so that?
The average person's like a
How do
7,
you
right?
figure it out before the proposal so it could be a surprise?
You already know your girl want to get married.
Yeah, but how do you find her ring
told
finger
me.
so you can
She told
surprise her?
You get
the
it from
size?
day one, probably.
Is it really a surprise though?
I took out some of her other rings to the place, and
Oh,
yeah.
She already told me her ring size.
oh, so she
Yeah.
was waiting for it.
I knew the exact clarity. I knew the size.
Oh,
and
she told
set
you
it.
what the
Yeah,
fuck she wanted.
I've been new.
I
That's
would
why I
tell
want to
you,
get it.
Tina was straight up. She was like, if you don't propose in the next whatever date I have, I am out.
Wow,
Oh,
What the
that's
fuck?
good.
Yeah.
that's pressure.
Stop fucking
It is.
around.
Did
That's
that
pretty much what it was.
did that light a fire under you, or you were like, oh,
I think I was already good.
okay,
But it was
okay.
more so like, you know how you start battling your own mind?
Yeah.
You're good with the situation and you're good to propose. But it's like, damn, this single life ain't that bad. But,
right.
or it's like,
I would have been
Well,
like, challenge accepted.
right. And it's like, I'm scared also to take that leap. So it's like, damn, do I do it? Don't I? Do I? Fuck
Yeah.
it. She already said, I don't want to lose her. What do I do?
But every woman damn sure can't pull that bullshit off. I mean,
No, they
I don't want women to hear this shit and think that they can try to pull
Yeah,
this
yeah.
shit. A nigga will call your fucking bluff.
Yeah, that's see to me like I
Tina's
would
a-
accept that.
Tina's an absolutely exceptional woman. I remember I met her on the first date,
Oh,
second,
okay.
and the third date. And I knew that.
What do we do? What do we do?
Y'all went to the gym. We went to
God
spinning.
damn it.
We went
I
to
better
spinning
learn.
class. We went to spinning class, and it was free.
Goddamn right.
And it's crazy because now when I'm talking to women,
The
I'm like,
fuck?
listen, my cousin took his girlfriend, his now current wife,
To spend a class.
to spinning class
First
3 days
4
in a row.
dates.
And but you want to
For
go
free.
to you want to go to Prime. See?
I knew I was doing some
For
shit
once.
wrong, but I'm okay with that now.
You gotta earn that money, man.
And that's what. And if I'm being honest, she's exceptional. So I knew that once he met her, I said,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna marry her. I knew
For
that
sure.
myself. So, ladies, don't try that bullshit.
Yeah. If you don't got the cachet,
Yeah.
don't
tighten the fuck up.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta tighten
Don't
up. Yeah,
don't do that shit and get
For
left
sure.
behind.
For sure, man. For sure. Left behind is funny.
That's all I got for today.
Yeah, man. And this was the Shameless Goats. This is Mike.
Tony one and only.
Yeah, this is Peter.
Corona free Mike.
I might have coronavirus by the time y'all hear this, so y'all pray for me and
Good.
And
We praying for that boy.
yeah, y'all have a good one.
For sure.
Yeah.